So now we are going to talk about fourth unit, budget. So in this budget, so we are having so many types of budget we are having. First type we are going to talk about productions budget. So in this production budget, we are going to prepare one statement. They have given all the details about that what are the production they are going to produce. So with the help of that, we are going to see all these things one by one. So first we are going to talk about production budget. So in this production budget, they have given 3 months of factory productions. So they have given 4 products A, B, C and D. So the estimated stock, that is opening stock January 1, they will be having for A 2000, B 3000, C 4000, D 5000. So sales of the each product, that is each products they have given in the units 10,000, 15,000, 13,000, 12,000. So closing stocks they have given 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 and 2,000. So now we are going to prepare a budget for 3 months. Okay. So 3 months. So year ending 31/3/2008. A, B, C and D. So this is the format. First we have to write estimate sales. Estimate sales already they have given 10,000, 15,000, 13,000, 12,000. Add desired closing stock. Add desired closing stock. They have given 31st March 2008 closing stock 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. For A product, they will be having 15,000. First, we have to give the sales. Then we have to add the closing stock. So for A 15,000, B 19,000, C 16,000, D 14,000. Then we have to less the opening stock. So opening stock already they have given 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Just less it. We will be having estimated productions. What they have did for that budget. So budget productions for A product they will be estimated the production is 13,000. For B 16. For C 12,000. For D 9,000. So this is how they have prepared for production budget. Note it down. This is for production budget model. Okay. The next also they have given some informations about the quarterly deviation. That is each quarters how their production has been sales. This is a Larsen Limited 1,10,000 units for certain product line in first fiscal quarters, that is first quarters. Then 1,20,000 in second quarters, 1,30,000 in third quarters, 1,50,000 in fourth quarters. So they have given in the 4 quarters. At the beginning of the first quarter, the current year, there are 14,000 units product in the stock. So at the end of each quarter, the company has to give the inventory equal to 1/5 of the sales. So first we have to prepare this as usual. This is also a production budget in a different way. So sales as usual, first quarter they have taken 1,10,000, second quarter 1,20,000, third quarter 1,30,000, fourth quarter 1,50,000. But here they are not given about that closing stock. So closing stock we have to calculate the closing stock. End of the each quarters they have given 1/5 of the sales is that inventory stock they have given. Okay. So 1/5 means 1,10,000 1/5 we have taken means 24,000. So this is a closing stock. Please note it down. So inventory equal to 1/5 of the sales is the next fiscal quarters. They have given the each end of the quarters the company has to take 1/5 of the sales. So 1,20,000 we have to take 1/5 is 24,000. In 1,20,000 we have to take 26, that is 1/5 is 26. Likewise it goes on like this. Okay. So the next opening stock. So first opening stock they have given. So first opening stock 14,000 they have given. So we have taken as a 14,000. Last year closing stock is the next year opening stock. So that is a basic thing, we all know it. So last year opening that is a closing stock will be the next year opening stock maro. So that same thing we have to follow in this method also. If they have not given, we have to take like this. So last year opening stock is 24,000. Sorry, closing stock. So we have taken next year opening stock. Likewise, next year closing stock will be the third quarter's opening stock. Then likewise, third quarter closing stock will be the fourth quarter's opening stock. So this is the format. Already we have seen sales, add closing stock, less opening stock will be having estimated production. So for first quarter they have the budget of 1,20,000. Then second quarter 1,22,000. Third quarter is 1,34,000. Fourth quarter 1,48,000. Again I will repeat. In this sum they didn't give about the closing and opening, but they have given only the current year openings. Beginning first quarter is 14,000 they have given. End of each quarter is 1/5 of the sales. That is, from the sales 1/5 will be the closing stock they have given. So with that simple informations we have to calculate all these things. So closing stock will be taken from each and every year every quarters sales we have to take 1/5. So clear? Likewise, for opening stock, last year closing stock will be the next year opening stock. That is, first quarter's opening stock, closing stock will be the next quarter's opening stock. But the beginning stock they have given, the beginning opening stock already they have given is 14,000. So likewise we have to prepare this production budget. So the next production budget format, as a stock of the budget period, RST 1st January to 30th January. That is stock, those is opening, this is closing. Opening is 8,000, 9,000, 12,000. Closing 10,000, 8,000, 14,000 they have given. They are asked to prepare the budget. So the sales is 60,000 units, 50,000 units, 80,000 units. In additionally they have given normal loss of production. Normal loss of production for R 4%, for S 2%, T 6%. As usual, we have to prepare a production budget format. Sales 60,000 for R, S 50,000, T 80,000, total 1,90,000 units. Closing stock already they have given 8, 10, 8, 14. So add closing stock 10,000, 8,000, 14,000. Add all these things, you will be having 32. That is 8 plus 10 plus 14, you will be getting 32,000. So when we add each and everything, that is our budget sales, add closing stock 70,000. Budget sales, add closing stock of S is 58,000. Budget sales and closing stock add, we will get 94,000. When we add all these things, you will be having 2,22,000. So this is the last one they have prepared for total units. Okay, less opening stock. Opening stock also they have given 8,000, 9,000, 12,000. So when we add all this thing, you will be having 29,000. Simultaneously we have to budget, add closing total, less total of opening stock. So you will be getting production after loss. So this is then one thing we never talked about this. When we have this is an estimated production, always we put, but here they have given normal loss in production. So that we have to calculate how much loss before loss. Okay, so that is very important for this problem. So 62,000 is net production, that is our estimated, that is this is an around, it will get 62,000 they will be having. We have to calculate the normal loss. For example, assume that total production is 100. If less normal loss 4% means 96. We are calculating for R. So R. So 96 the gross productions length, we have to less the normal 4%. You will be getting net production is 96. So with the help of net production, that is 62,000 already we have found it. Add estimated sales, add closing stock, we will be getting 70, less opening stock 8,000, we will be getting 62,000. So with the help of the 62,000 divided by, we have assumed it, production, if production is 100% full production irunduchuna, less the normal loss is 4%. You will be getting 96,000. So in this 62,000 divided by 96 into 100, you will be getting 64,583. That is the production before loss. Production before loss. Likewise, we have to calculate for yes. If assumed value is 100, already they have given normal percentage is 2. So 100 minus 2, 98. So we have to calculate 49,000 divided by 98 into 100. So you will be getting 50,000. Likewise 82,000 divided by the normal loss is 6. So 94. 82,000 divided by 94 into 100, you will be getting 87,234. When we minus these two, you will be getting actual loss. So actual loss for T is 5,234, for S is 1,000, for R is 2,583. We are applying this calculation loss for R. So R 100, assumed that production, full production is 100, less the normal percentage, that is normal loss of percentage. Total net production is 96. If it is 96, we have to divide the 62, that is total production of that R is 62,000, divided by, we have assumed the loss 96%, 96 into 100, you will be getting 64,583 is the net loss. Then difference is the, add the difference loss of production. This is the difference. This is the loss side. The 2,583 is the loss for R. 1,000 is the loss for S. 5,234 is the loss for T. So this is the one method to calculate how the normal loss will be calculated. Okay. So coming to the next problem, your company manufacturing two products A and B. They have given month-wise details. First 7 months of the year is given. They are asked to prepare. There will be no work in progress. There will be no work in progress at the end of any month. Finished units equal to half of the sales of the next month will be the stock at the end of each month, including previous Decembers they have given. Okay. So here they have given January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So first 6 months we have to take. So additional information they have given: production units, per units direct material and direct labor, then total factory overheads they have given. So prepare for 6 months ending 30th June. So that means they have to start from January, February, March, April, May and June. So the sales, production or day sales, 1,000, 1,200, 1,600, 2,000, 2,400, 2,400. This is for A. We are doing this for product A. So this is the 6 months we are taking up to June. We are taking 1,000, 1,200, 1,600, 2,000, 2,400, 2,400. That is we have taken because they asked to prepare only for 6 months up to June. So we have taken for up to June. So how we have to calculate this closing stock? They have said in stock end of the each month, that is next month will be the stock of the end of the half of the sale of the next month. Half of the sale of the next month. Next month sales we should take the half, that is the closing stock they have given. So that means next month, that is January closing stock will be next month sales half. Next month sales is 1,200. So that should be divided into 2. You will be getting half is 600. So next month sales half is the previous month closing stock. Likewise, for March, half the amount unit we have, that is half the unit we have to take as a closing stock for before month, that is for March. So we have to take only half. So that is the given instructions. So 2000 half is 1000. So 2400 they have taken 1200. 2400 they have taken 1200. Already they have given the last month July 2000. So we have taken that is half is 1000. So half production of sales will be taken as a closing stock, that is next month sales will be taken for the previous month closing stock. Only we have to take half. So that is the closing stock they have given. So when we add all these things, you will be having the 1600, 2000, 2600. Then less the opening stock. How the opening stock will be taken? They have said about that each month will be their close opening stock, that is current year sales. Current year sales will be, sorry, current year sales will be there, half will be taken for opening stock, that is 1000 half will be taken for the opening stock of that month itself, that is current month. Half of the sale for the current month. So 1200 will be taken as an 600, 1600 will be taken as an 800, 1200 will be taken as a 1000, 2400 is 1200, then 2400 is the 1200. So this is what we have to get taken from the opening stock. So when we less that, we will be having the budget of this production. So 1600 minus 500, you will be having 1100. So when we add all these things for production A, we are having 11,100 units for production A. So 1100 units for production A. The next we have the same thing we have to follow for the production B. So same half of the next month will be the current year closing stock. So likewise we have to take all these things, and then current year sales will be the half of the opening stock. Same procedure, sales add closing stock less opening stock, you will be having budget productions. When we add all these things, we will be getting total budget production is 12,700 units. When we have the summarized cost budget, this is called production of cost budget. When we summarize all these things, they have given some informations about the direct material and direct labors and all these things. With the help of this, we have to calculate all these things. So output of product A is 11,100. Output of product B is 12,700. So direct material, they have given 10 per unit. So 10 into 11,100, you will be having 1,11,000. Then same thing for product B, 15 into 12,700, you will be having 1,90,500. When we add these two, you will be having 3,00,500. Same thing for direct labor, 5 into 11,100, then 10 into 12,700. Then when we add these two, we will be getting prime cost. Direct material, direct labor, add, will be getting prime cost. But for factory overheads, they have given only the information. That is, total factory appropriate is 88,000. Production is 22,000. Here they have given 72,000, then 24,000. We have to calculate it. How much the per unit they have calculated. So for that, annual overhead divided by annual output. Annual overhead is 88,000. That is, annual output is 22,000. You will be getting 4 rupees. Likewise for product B, 3 rupees. The help of this, 4 into 11,000, we will be having 44,400. 3 into 12,700, 38,100. That is 88. Totally we are having 82,500. So this is how the total will be calculated for all these things. The next we are going to talk about purchase budget. In this purchase budget, the sales director of the manufacturing company reports the next year he expects to sell 50,000 units of the particular product. The production manager consults the stockkeeper to cast his figures as follows. Two kinds of raw materials A and B are required for manufacturing the product. Each units of products require 2 units A and 3 units B. The estimated opening balance at the commencement of the next year or finished product 10,000 units, raw materials 12,000, for B 15,000. Closing balance at the end of the next year finished product is 14,000 units, A 13,000, B 16,000 they are given. So just we have to calculate all these things. So estimated sales they have given 50,000. So sales is 50,000 less closing stock 14,000, that is finished units is 14,000. So you will be having all these things. Then opening they have given 10,000. So with the help of this estimated production is we are getting 854,000. Okay. So now we are going to that is prepare a material purchase budget. This is a production budget. Now we are going to prepare for a material purchase. So material purchase we have just calculated estimated production. The estimated consumptions of the A is they have given 2 units. For B they have given 3 units. So with this 2 into 54, for A 1,08,000, for B 1,62,000. Desired closing stock for A and B they have given 13 and 16. So 13,000, 16,000 we have to add it. Less opening stock for A and B they have given 12,000 and 15,000. So likewise we have to calculate all these things, 12,000 and 15,000. This is an estimated purchase. So for material purchase we have to give estimated purchases 1,09,000 and 1,63,000. So this is another format of material procurement purchase budget or material purchase budget we can say. So when we are calculating this material procurement budget, that is material purchase budget, with the help of the production budget only we can make over it. Otherwise if they have given directly estimated productions, if they have given, we can easily calculate this material. If they are not given, we have to calculate the as usual procedures of sales, add closing stock, less opening stock, then we find the estimated production. After that only we have to use this material purchase. Okay, next sum also we are going to talk about this material procurement budget, that is material purchase budgets. They have given for finished products of A and B, material order, all this they have given, closing stock, then material order they have given. First we have to find the production budget, that is estimated sales, add closing stock, less opening stock, then estimated production. So in the beginning they have given 40,000 as an estimator, then 7,000 for order A, 7,000 for finished product, 7,000, that is closing stock, add closing stock 7,000, then less opening stock 5,000. So we will be getting estimated production. So with the help of this estimated productions we are going to calculate it for all these things. Estimated consumption is 42,000 we have found it. With the help of this, for A 3 units, for B 5 units. So 42 into 3 1,26,000, 42 into 5 2,10,000. Add desired closing stock for A and B. They have given 15,000 for A, B 25,000. So 15, 25. Then material and order closing also one of this is added here. So material order 8,000, 10,000 is also one closing one. So we have to add this one also. So after that opening 12,000. In opening also they will be having order. So opening 12 plus 7, 20 plus 11. Here they have given all the calculation. 12 plus 7, 19,000. 20 plus 11, 31,000. So this is an estimated purchase one. Okay. So next is sales budget. So in sales budget, they have given two brands, Pen Hero and Zero. So how the sales budget will be having? They having a 3 departments in different area of the country. So Hero department, so 2008 where one department is 3 lakhs, second department 5 lakhs 62,500, third department 1 lakh 80. Then Zero department 1 is 4 lakh, department 2 is 6, then department 3 is 20. Sales price is 3 rupees and 1 lakh 20. Sorry, 1 rupee 20 paise they have given. So how to calculate all these things? Okay, so here there are informations, Hero and Zero. So quantity they have given, just multiply into 3 and multiply into 1 lakh 20,000. 3 into 3 lakh into 3, 9 lakh. So sales, so 5 lakh 75,000 is the quantity into 1 rupee 20 paise. So you will be getting all these things. So different branches they are having. Then the sales price is 3 rupees for Hero, Zero 1 rupee 20 paise. So when we calculate all these things, we will be multiplying with so Hero we are going to multiply all the quantity with 3. For Zero we are going to multiply all the quantity into 1 rupee 20 paise. So you will be getting these answers: 9 lakhs, 20 lakh 25,000, 5 lakh 40,000, 6 lakh 90,000, 8 lakh 64,000, 84,000. When we add these two, 15 lakh 90, 20 for department 1 they will be having 15 lakh 90, department 2 28 lakh 89,000, department 3 6 lakh 24,000. So total of their sales is 51 lakh 3,000 rupees is their sales budget for the year of 2009. So